You want to see how we make this simple, quick, and easy pan of loaf? Stay tuned and we will make this together, guys. Hi, my lovely people. Welcome to NIKA Soul Kitchen. Today, guys, we will be making a homemade bread. Yes, a homemade bread. When last have you had a homemade bread? Me personally, I can't tell when last I eat a homemade bread. It's probably about 2 years or could be plus. So today I'm craving a homemade bread. So I'm gonna bring it with you. Or we're gonna do this homemade bread together. So let's begin. Okay? Quick, simple, and easy rule. Okay? So I has 2 tablespoons of margarine butter. I has 1 medium beaten egg. I have half cup cream, half cup water, bringing me to a cup of milk. I has here 2 teaspoons baking powder and 40 grams of yeast. I have a pinch of turmeric, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon and a half of brown sugar. And of course, I have 2 cups and a half of all-purpose flour. Okay? And we will need our baking pan. Okay? You can use any choice of baking pan you want to use. I'm just using what is this? A 7 by but this size I'm using. You can use whichever choice you wish to use. Okay, so we're gonna get right into this now. So this, guys, you're gonna have to use your hands. So if you have long nails, it's best if you use your mixer if you has one, or you can use a spoon if you wish to. Okay, so let's begin. So I have my 2 cups of flour, 2 cups and a half of flour. I'm just putting all the dry ingredients first. Oops. So now I have my dry ingredients. I'm just going to go and just give it a little mix in together to saturate everything together. Yes. Okay, so after that is done, everything is mixed nicely in here. I'm gonna add my butter at this time. Guys, you don't have to put your butter this time, okay? You can save it for the end after you mix your dough and you bring it together. You let it set for like 30 minutes. And then you go back, and then when you're rolling it out, you kneaded it in again. After it rise, you could have added your butter at that time. Yes, but I'm jumping. I'm getting straight to the quick. I'm getting straight to it. I'm not doing the second step. I'm just doing the 1 step. Yes. So yes. So I get my butter all mix into my flour and the rest of the ingredients. Yeah, so be careful, okay? You don't want to go too fast because the flour, the dust is going to go into your face. So you just want to take your time, okay? You see my hands? Just take your time and just like, you're going to start to get like some little lumps, okay? That's from the butter now that has entered the flour, okay? So now I'm just going to make like a little hole. I'm going to add my egg and I'm going to start to put my milk mix. And we're just going to mix this and mix this. Guys, after a mixing of your dough about 2 minutes or about 2 minutes, your dough is going to come together. It's going to look like this. It's okay. You don't want to have a hard mushy dough. You want your dough soft. So don't worry about this. It's too soft, whatever. It's okay. Just keep kneading it, okay? At this time, doing it manually like this, your hand may start to hurt you. It's okay. You can stop. And at this time, what's going to make it beautiful in the kitchen, you can have your partner, your kids, whatever it is with you. You call somebody, you have them wash their hands, and then this could be like a sport. Yes, it could turn into a sport. Okay, you have the dough nice put together like this. You're gonna start to, like, you know, hand exercise. Okay, if you want to skip the KitchenAid part of it and you want to do this manually, because it could get tiring, but you have to knead properly, because you want that gluten to fall in your dough. Okay, so the more knead you knead, or the more activity the dough gets, it's going to bring that gluten in your dough. Okay, and it's going to get it soft and nice, and when you bake it, you will enjoy the texture and the overall of your bread. Okay, so just keep kneading as long as you could, a good 10 minutes, a good 7 minutes, sorry, and then you leave it to rest, and then you roll it out and you put it into your pan to bake. So after about 7 to 8 minutes of kneading your dough, okay, you should get a nice firm shape dough like this. Okay, listen to me. You can put your dough now. If you're not or it's your first time doing a dough, after kneading it, you put it in a bowl with a little oil and put a saran over it with a warm towel and set it in somewhere warm that it can rise. Okay, and when it rises, you poof it down. You can let it second rise if you wish to. But me, I'm using an instant yeast in my dough right now. So if you're a more advanced person in the kitchen, you may know what I'm talking about. So look, I'm not gonna let mine set aside to rise. I'm just gonna go right now and put mine in my pan. I'm gonna show you guys. You're gonna still get a beautiful effect when your bread is finished. Okay, I've done it many times. So I finished kneading my dough several times here. So I'm just going to cut it in 3 pieces. Okay. You want to be careful with your knife. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to cut mine into 3 equal pieces. Okay. You don't have to be fancy, guys. You're not catering. This is your home. You're making this for you. No problem. So I have 3 equal pieces here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna roll it out a little bit. Okay, you don't have to be fancy. You don't have to take out your rolling pin, all that goody stuff. You don't have to do that. Okay, that's one piece. I put like that, and then my other piece, you could just take this dough, take it like that, and just put it in your pan, no problem. But me, I'm just gonna be a little fancy, not too fancy, but just a little fancy. I'm just gonna show you a quick tree braid you can do, you know, if it's special time of the holiday, or if it's just, you know, dinner or something you want to cut to put on the table. This is just a quick and easy way. Okay, you can be fancy, but if you want to get the bread done so you can eat it, just look what I'm doing. Okay, so you're just going to make a tree braid. You put it like this, and we're just going to braid. So we're just going to go 1 over and 1 over. Okay, 1 over and 1, I'm sorry, just like a braid. So you're going to go now under, over, under, over, and then you're just going to come and clip it in like this. Okay, so you're going to have your dough looking like this. That is what you're going to get. Okay, you're going to place it in your pan nicely like that. Fix her nice. Okay, fix her beautiful. So she's going to be looking like this in the pan. Now you get a little glaze, a little bit of melted margarine, some egg yolk, some whatever you have at that moment, and you just garnish her nicely. Okay? Garnish her beautifully like that. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. Okay? And you finish. So you can stop like that, but I just want to add a little bit of sesame seed over mine, just a little sprinkle. Okay? So that's what I'm doing with mine. So mine is looking like this, guys. So we're going to place her in the oven for approximately 35 to 40 minutes until nice and brown outside and cook inside. And then we are ready to eat this